After a good night's sleep, I embark on my trip to Whiterun. I'm quite excited to visit the city, as it's my first time out of the eastern side of Skyrim. It's a day like any other. Birds chirp, the wind pushes the trees side to side as I venture down the cobblestone path, until I notice something strange. I witness a behemoth attacking a group of people. And while it may be a stupid idea, I drop my pack, draw my sword and charge toward the fight. Arrows and blades strike the giant as it engages the other warriors who manage to hold their ground against its attacks. While it's distracted by the others, I manage to flank it and slice its leg. One of the warriors strikes it with a devastating blow, causing the giant to drop to the ground, lifeless. When the battle finishes and the dust settles, a woman with green stripes painted down her face sheathes her weapon and approaches me.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother.
A shield brother? What's that?
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
That sounds interesting. Could I join?
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Codlac Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
The warriors tidy themselves up and return to Whiterun as if nothing happened. I take a minute to catch my breath before heading over to my pack. I throw it over my shoulder and continue to the city gates. It's exactly how I imagined. From the market to the Cloud District, I can't help but feel at home. I spend a few hours roaming the streets and meeting the locals, and before I know it, dust settles in. I make my way to the inn, have a meal and a drink, and rent a room for the night. As my head hits the pillow, my mind is carried away on a cloud of excitement and anticipation for what's to come. If it wasn't for my aching and exhausted body, I wouldn't be in bed just yet. But my recollection of today's events transform into thoughts of tomorrow, and as time passes, I begin to fall asleep.